Welcome to the trial of the century. This is not just a case.
Los Angeles, 1994. A city of dreams, now about to witness one of the most famous trials in American history. This exclusive Brentwood neighborhood, home to celebrities and the rich. Tonight, it becomes the center of a national tragedy. He was a football legend, a Heisman Trophy winner, a Hollywood star. Everyone knew his name.
From the football field to the silver screen, he lived the American dream, until that dream turned into a nightmare. This is the Los Angeles Superior Court. Today, justice itself is on trial. The American flag flies high, a tenzi, a symbol of justice, fairness, and the rule of law.
Enter the Honorable Judge, a man known for fairness and strict control of his courtroom. He will ensure this trial remains fair.
Every seat is filled. Media, celebrities, families, the prophy, the whole world is watching.
Live on every television across America, millions are glued to their screens.
Media trucks surround the courthouse. The world is waiting for every single update.
From June 1904 to October 1995,
Meet the famous athlete Beef, a man who rose from nothing to become a superstar both on the field and in Hollywood.
This is the elegant woman Fret, his ex-wife. Once they shared a glamorous life, but their relationship had become troubled. The luxurious mansion in Brentwood, where everything changed forever on that fateful June night. The white SUV that would later become one of the most famous vehicles in American legal history.
Police arrive at the scene. What they discover will shock the entire nation.
Ensure the documents are filed before we appear.
Absolutely. And remind opposing counsel about the discovery deadline.
The athlete appears before the cameras, maintaining his composure as the world watches.
Senator, can you confirm the reports regarding the recent policy changes?
And what does this mean for the upcoming budget proposal?
June 12, 1994, Matoing, the night that changed everything.
The athlete flies to Chicago that same night. His alibi will become a major point in the trial. A hotel room in Chicago becomes part of the timeline investigators will examine closely. Evidence is collected and sealed. The prosecution believes they have a strong case. DNA evidence will play a central role. Science meets the courtroom in dramatic fashion.
Every minute of that night will be dissected in court. Timelines become weapons for both sides.
She turns herself in. The world watches as the famous athlete is taken into custody. The famous slow-speed chase captured live on television. Millions watched in disbelief.
Nay. America stops everything to watch. This case has become a national obsession.
12 ordinary citizens chosen as the jury. They will decide the final verdict.
The courtroom doors open. The trial everyone has been waiting for is about to begin.
The judge takes his seat. With years of experience, he is determined to keep this high-profile trial fair and orderly.
The lead prosecutor is ready to present the state's case. She believes the evidence is overwhelming.
The lead defense lawyer, charismatic and brilliant, is prepared to fight every step of the way. The prosecution team is organized and determined to prove guilt beyond reasonable doubt.
The famous Dream Team defense. This capering, one of the strongest legal groups ever assembled. The famous athlete sits at the defense table. His freedom and reputation are on the line. The witness stand awaits. Over 150 witnesses will eventually take this seat.
Since cameras are limited inside, sketch artists capture every important moment for the world.
Mountains of evidence are ready to be presented. Courtroom, DNA, timelines, and expert testimony.
The judge carefully listens to every argument, making sure the rules of law are followed.
Order in the court. The judge maintains strict control over the proceedings.
The jury listens carefully and takes detailed notes. Their decision will be final.
The gallery is packed with spectators, watching every single moment with intense focus.
Day after day, week after week, this trial continues for months. From opening statements in January, all the way to the verdict in October.
The prosecution presents its opening statement, powerful and direct.
Documents and evidence are carefully shown to the 12 jurors.
Sidebar discussions happen away from the jury to decide important legal matters.
The athlete sits calmly, taking notes with his legal team. Reporters rush to file their stories after every session.
Live television coverage keeps the entire country updated minute by minute.
A grand view of the courtroom, where history is being made. Every face shows the tension of this historic trial.
The battle between defense and prosecution grows more intense.
From above, the scale of this massive trial becomes clear.
I swear, I saw him leave the building at exactly 10:15 p.m. There is no doubt in my mind about the time or the person.
The judge watches over everything, ensuring fairness at all times. From the lawyer's perspective, trying to convince 12 people of the truth.
The public watches in silence, knowing they're witnessing something historic. A crucial moment arrives. The prosecution asks the athlete to try on the gloves found at the scene.
The entire courtroom holds its breath as the famous athlete stands to try on the evidence. The gloves appear too tight. This single moment will become one of the most famous in trial history.
The defense lawyer seizes the moment and delivers one of the most memorable lines in legal history.
If you have any doubt, you must acquit.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. This phrase will echo across America for decades.
Gasps and whispers fill the gallery. This trial has reached a turning point.
The jury reacts to this dramatic demonstration. Doubt is beginning to creep in.
A key detective takes the stand. His testimony will become highly controversial.
Secret recordings are played. Racism allegations rock the courtroom.
The judge carefully rules on what the jury can and cannot hear.
Forensic experts battle over DNA and blood evidence.
Timelines are compared minute by minute. Every second is questioned.
The defense presents strong alibi evidence.
The defense claims the investigation had serious mistakes.
Your decision today will echo far beyond these walls. It is about more than just this case. It is about justice itself.
The 12 jurors absorb every word before they begin their deliberation. Tension fills the air as the trial nears its end. The athlete looks directly at the jury, hoping for justice.
Final witnesses take the stand before closing arguments.
The judge prepares to give final instructions to the jury.
Lawyers organize their final notes.
The wait begins. Everyone knows the decision is near.
Even the judge feels the weight of this historic case.
The world's media waits anxiously outside.
Final strategies are whispered among the defense team. The pressure in the room is almost unbearable. From above, the scale of this legendary trial is truly impressive.
Every detail matters in this battle for justice.
Emotions run high as the end approaches.
One final piece of evidence could change everything.
Time is running out. The verdict is coming soon.
The judge prepares for the final moments.
You testified earlier that you left the premises at 10 p.m.
That is correct.
And yet the security footage shows your car leaving at 9:30.
Order. The court is now in session for final arguments. The climax of the trial of the century is here.
October 3, 1995. The courtroom is packed with tension. The moment everyone has waited for has finally arrived.
The jury foreman rises. The verdict is ready after just 4 hours of deliberation.
Not guilty. The words echo through the courtroom like thunder. The famous athlete reacts with visible relief as he hears the verdict.
Therefore, the judgment of this court is final. This trial is concluded, and the jury is dismissed.
The gavel falls one last time. Court is adjourned. After 8 long months, the trial of the century is officially over. The courtroom slowly empties as people process what just happened.
Chaos erupts outside as reporters race to deliver the breaking news.
Some people cheer in celebration of the verdict.
Well, that is certainly a relief.
I did not expect that outcome at all.
The defense team shares quiet moments of victory after months of hard work.
The verdict is broadcast live across the entire nation and the world.
Next day's newspapers scream the historic verdict in bold headlines.
Mr. Kim, how do you feel right now? Can you comment on the verdict, sir?
Later, a civil trial will reach a different conclusion, but this criminal verdict stands. This case tested the American justice system like never before.
We now have confirmation of the verdict in the highly anticipated case.
The jury reached a decision just moments ago, finding the defendant not guilty on all counts.
The jury found reasonable doubt. That is the standard of American justice. This trial will be studied in law schools for generations to come.